Connection fell. Phantom Slayer here. Ghostrunner. I'm back. Oddly enough, I have two more levels to finish collecting everything. Yes. So I have all of the swords, all of the audio logs, and I'm missing three artifacts. I believe. Yep. The things you wouldn't believe. I got two artifacts missing on there. One on the very first freaking level. Can you believe that? Which, of course, I didn't care about items at the beginning, and I did not have the detector, so it was not on my mind. But when I went back to get these things, I'm surprised I overlooked this. Surprised I overlooked this. Huh. Sit back and relax and let me do all the talking, Jack.
You're alive. Can you hear me? They are already looking for you.
Wow. Excellent.
Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from here. It'll have to suffice for now. The uprising is finished. Keymaster has won.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
This is bad. Fight your way out of here.
Sorry, man.
Air ducts lead to another sector. God, you're so...
No, he is all on my nuts, man. oh. I don't think we're going to use any special powers here. We might use Overlord. There's not any enemies here to really annihilate. Matter of fact, we're just going to use dash. We're going to practice on how we're going to knock the bejesus out of these mofos, man. Exactly what we need to get practicing on here. I really want this. It's not going to fit, is it? Tight fit there, baby. That one won't fit. Of course this one. Fucking go, Joe. Joe Smo. Alright. Wait. Or maybe it won't. Or maybe it will. Who knows? Let's seal the
Software is a
deal.
mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine.
Wait, what?
You can use acceleration while in the air.
It won't let you do that? Okay. You see, but that's not the best thing about this. Is this jump is. Hold on. I can actually do this without... If you jump and look straight up,
The trespasser is in the
do
air
your
duct.
dash straight up,
Careful
like
now.
the direction
Waiting
pad
for
is
you.
everything in this game, guys. To get like height, that would be like a jump. If you want to do a double jump, that would be it. Okay, this game does not have a double jump, but that's a
Initiating
double
the
jump.
sensory boost. Well done, but you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order.
Oh man,
You
what
have
am
to
I
get me
doing?
out of prison so I can get your software in order. I'm being held outside this dome zone.
Wait, this is Awakening? I could have swore. What the?
follow the pipes to get out in the open. Use the surfaces to your advantage.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, my wife just showed me a picture of a fucking huge goddamn spider in a toilet, under a toilet seat, in somebody's house in Mexico. Oh my god. Man, that's not fucking right. Like, oh my god, why? Like, I thought I was a real fucking man. I thought I was a real G. You know, I'm not scared of anybody out on these mean streets. And then you show me a goddamn spider with legs like that. Oh, and an ass so fat. Big booty spider. Oh my god, it's so scary. It's a big booty spider with big long legs. Trying to get in your ass. Oh, while you're taking a shit. Well, that would be the best time because the poo-poo would like knock him out. Oh, my baby said you feel the patas on your culo. Feel the legs on your ass. Slowly crawling up your ass crack. And then boom, a big pile of shit hits him in the face. And he goes in the toilet. Then you win. Oh no, then he jumps to your dick. No, that even sucks. That's even worse. He's a culo spider. Nasty. She's nasty. She black bitch. And negra has to be. Alright, you fuckers are about to get it. Let's play fair, Bob. Let's play a little game. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Ha ha ha. Wait till Can't wait to get my baby on here. She don't want to do it. She don't know how funny she is. She knows. She just don't want to do it. She don't want to do it. Everybody needs to tell her to do it. If you're watching, leave a comment. Say Lala has to get on the fucking game. She has to say hello. What'd you say, baby? Sing again?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
That's
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
That's jingle bells in Spanish. Jingle bells. Jingle bells. She says chinga bells. Chinga bells, chinga bells, chinga bells rock. You can play with this too, or you can play with my cock. Chinga bells, chinga bells. Fucking chinga bells. Who knew? Who would have guessed there were chinga bells? Watch how I do these motherfuckers. Yeah! Orderly, fuckers. Still alive, fish. All right, this has to be the room. Oh, here it is, right here. All right, let's get rid of all this shit. Yeah. Jingle bells. Oh no. Jenny. Jenny.
It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell. Find me before they get inside.
Alright, finally, the fucking item we've been looking for. Run this way. Boom. Right there. Easy peasy. Resist. New item. The first item of the game. This is 1 out of 35. Butterfly knife. Got it? Here we go. That is in the room after you murdered those guys on those platforms. Just remember the ramp. Remember just this ramp. Or just remember having to slide under this. The nacho tab. Okay? Then you got it. Go to the right. After that, get the fuck down. Just go to the right. Go across the pipe. You got it. Alright, finally, the fucking item we've been looking for. Run this way. Boom. Right. That's going.
Happy Thanksgiving, Coos.
A happy Turkey's Day, homie. How are you? Gosh darn it. Oh my God. I was wondering, man, our gas lasted a long time, didn't it?
Doing good, homie. All full man, lol, how you doing?
Oh shit. We just ran out of gas, man. Man, we're gonna have to on Thanksgiving Day, man. Like some poor Mexicans, we're gonna have to take some. We're gonna have to take some hot showers. I mean, boil some fucking water. Say you, say me, say it together. Hang on there, boss. Say it together. Hang on there, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Boil some water in a pot. Lol. School.
Wait, 1 second, because I can't see what you're saying. Like one, whacking. Oh, what's that? What happened, bro? We're gonna go have to eat some chicken tacos for Thanksgiving. They're celebrating like a mofo.
Dome on lockdown.
Yeah, man. I don't know why, but
built-in lockdown chip. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
I don't know why, but it just don't feel like the holidays anymore, man. I don't know if it's me or if it's just
Boiled some water to take a shower.
yeah. We're gonna have to do that because we have a gas canister. They have to fill up, and we ain't waiting on that. That's gonna take some time. That'll be tomorrow. So we're gonna have to boil some water. I hate that shit. We need to get it gauged. That way we know. When we know when there's time. Oh, yeah. Just want to be fucking you up, boy. Oof. There, got. Oh. Oh. I'm not yours. Yeah.
All tenants are to remain in their homes.
Yeah. Chinga su madre. Chinga la verga. Man, we're done. We make up stupid shit over here. Yes.
Oh my god. Look at the door.
Huh?
It makes me a little sad to see my 3 female cousins not ever get married. They're all virgins and 50 years old.
Damn, are you serious, bro? 3 50-year-old virgin aunts? Are they like nuns or Pentecostals or what, bro? That's crazy, man. They must be. Are they like super religious or what happened there? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, they're Baptist.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, boo boo. But um, like, like literally not they're virgins, bro, at that age, like, or not married. That's a rare thing, man. Um, oof, hot boo boo. Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Yup, they never took an effort, they just focused on studying and having careers.
Wow, dude, like that. That is that. And see, I've heard a lot of these red pillars talk about that shit.
They're sitting on good savings but no family.
That's sad. And that's what I used to hear a lot, like a lot of guys when the first like the red pill movement started, and a lot of guys were talking about that. I never had thought about it, and then I sat and thought about it, and I was like, yeah, there's truth to that, man. I mean, it's because I don't know a lot of women that are like that, that are heavy career women. You know, I've met them at work, like in sales. I've met them, and yeah, the most of the time they're single and they're undateable, man. Because it's just men aren't attracted. Most men are not attracted to that. It's not jealous over them having a job or having money. Even if they make more money than you, it's not that. It just is unattractive. To be honest to me, I don't know. I just wouldn't find a business oriented woman that attractive. However, like my last wife or my last kid's mom, when I met her, she was kind of business oriented, and I find that appealing. Actually, I kind of did at one point because
Same.
I was in wanted to I wanted somebody that was in the business, but I don't want somebody that would uh it has to be for that reason. Like you may find a businesswoman attractive, or because you would think she's smarter, she's driven, and she can help push you. Um, and she ended up being the complete opposite. She's a fucking loser. Uh, uh, she was a good saleswoman though. She fooled a lot of motherfuckers, including me. Hard lesson learned there. But anyways, I think I found the most beautiful thing is a sweet wife that uh, with some uh, with some family oriented culture. That's what I'm with my wife now. She's sweet and she's all the things I really needed. You know, I picked them all wrong before because I didn't know what the fuck I needed. But
I
yeah,
remember asking them and they all said they'd go to church and that all the males were too young or too old.
yeah, damn, that's crazy, yo. All of them in their fifties. I don't know. There's some young guys out there that I don't know. This new fucking generation, they might have some luck with some of these lazy guys. They might if they might want a woman who works. You never know.
But I honestly think that's cooey. Cope.
Yep, like I say, man, feminism single-handedly destroy is, or I'm not gonna say destroyed because that's too profound. I'm gonna say it's destroying the West. Feminism is destroying the West, dude. And I used to not see it. I used to think all these guys barking about that. I used to think all these guys barking about that were just. I used to think they were insecure or something, or I used to think, they're just over.
I think it destroyed many lives. L
Yeah,
feminisms.
fuck yes, it has. It really has. And the guys yelling, like talking about that stuff. I used to think, oh, y'all are just over, y'all are overthinking shit, and you just um, y'all overthinking it, and it's not that serious. But and I guess that's because maybe like some guys like if you never had a problem having a girlfriend, I guess you wouldn't step back and think about that. But for like guys that are struggling out there, like really fucking feel bad for them because of that. Because um I like I've seen like these guys' comments and I see like they're hopeless, man. They're hopeless when it comes to a relationship because of the way things have changed and how much feminism has become in the United States. And it's true. All the women are fucking masculine. They could even be real
I
feminine
think
looking.
their
Very,
excuse about not finding dates in church was cope. I agree with everything you say.
yeah. Yes, man. That's good. Now, I hope more people do agree and finally fucking call it for what it is and do something about it. And it's just it's not the order of God, dude. Um, it's not. And they're going to church. They should know that. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not knocking them. I'm saying if they go to church, maybe they'll see like that. That God does have a certain order to that. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what their story is, but yeah, I've seen that like women focusing on business and work too much. Um,
US guys can kinda get away with it and have kids later after we build our nests, but girls are on a time crunch to have
yep,
babies.
you damn right. That's the truth, man. There might be a small handful that can get away with it in their late 30s or 40s, but yep, they're on a motherfucking clock. hmm I would say that's the only real male privilege. I would say because male and female privilege does exist. I believe females' privileges outweigh men's these days. But I would say one privilege men does have is that no matter how old you get, you still have some options. If you make the right decisions, if you're willing to fucking work for that. If it's that
My three
serious to you.
female cousins had a brother and he was the only one that reproduced.
Three female cousins had a brother. Oh, oh, these are your cousins. Oh my God. One brother and he did what? The brother is the only one married? Yeah, we had a friend on here. It's, one person in particular that like really uh person is just we tried to help this person out. And
Yeah, he's the only one that got married and had two kids.
damn. And that's y'all's family, man. Y'all want y'all's family to grow. And that's what they're supposed to do. And now I get it. Like now that I'm a dad, a father, like I understand about your legacy. Like I understand that. And that's what I can't stand about the left, these liberal people. They don't see life, they don't have that worldview. They don't have the worldview of the future and legacy and things like that, or protecting the future, reserving the future for others and your family, because they don't care about none of that
Greetings,
stuff.
brother. Folded hands, medium light skin tone.
Likewise, man, you are too. You have a lot of wisdom. Um, I just, yeah, I really am, dude. I may not be rich, but I am rich. I have a family. I'm blessed. I'm blessed for that. I'm grateful for that, dude. Now that I'm, more mature, that I'm thankful for the stuff I have. I was so ungrateful when I was younger. Um,
Amen.
hell yeah. I was spoiled, dude. And I guess a lot of people don't know how good they got it until you really think about it, or you may lose some things, or may have to go through a struggle. But I feel bad for these guys, man. That I see, like this younger generation. If you get online, you'll see some of their comments. Like they are hopeless. And then you have this generation of desperate motherfuckers cucking over uh cucking over these fucking girls.
It's so sad to see, and the majority of girls don't want families no more until their 30s.
Yeah, but you know what? It's I think one generation is gonna kind of miss out, and that was the generation behind us, the ones like Gen Z or the ones right behind Gen Z. But these younger ones, man, I'm impressed. Like they are smart. Um, they're pretty damn smart, man, and they're starting to fit. Like they're seeing things, they're picking up things. I didn't know these were younger guys. Uh, but like they're learning, man. They're watching like this whole generation, like all these kids in the universities that are stupid. Or, I'm not gonna say they're stupid, but they're just ignorant and they have no life experience and they agree with all this feminism stuff and they think the whole we're oppressed or certain peoples are oppressed. You know what I'm talking about? And they're just brainwashed. That generation, I think, is the ones fucking up. But the ones like that are behind it, the younger people are like they are cold, man. Even my son is so young and he's so smart. Like he understands that. He understands like how stupid people are, like older than him, like the ones older than him, like the dumb choices and how they
Preach,
think.
brother.
Yeah, dude, I'm serious. Like they are like they're fucking they. I don't know. I think it's and I wonder like why are these people like this? And some of them are so stubborn. You can sit there and show them facts. I love watching debates, dude. I love watching Andrew Wilson. I used to not like the guy. Now I love him. Love watching him debate, and because he fucking makes sense. And he's the one. He's the guy that really term like kind of reinforce everything that I kind of believed already. But then when I heard him debating with others about it and like bringing the facts and showing like how
Andrew
these
is the GOAT.
oh hell yes man and yes this motherfucker doesn't and I love about this guy is he has a very good strategy when it comes to debating, but it takes a lot of balls. I mean, you got to stand firm in what you believe to fucking hold it down the way he does, man. Like he stays on concrete. He doesn't let his emotions get in the best of him. Well, it would be hard to with some of these idiots he debates too, man. Like they're so fucking emotional and they're fragile, and that's what they don't see. Like they see the world through like and I used to be like this. I used to empathize for a lot of people, man. I used to be real empathetic and put myself in other people's shoes. I still do, man. I'm less, but I'm less generous with that now because I see that people really don't fucking a lot of these people they don't care. They want you dead, you know, just for your own beliefs. Just because you don't think the same way as them. Fuck that, man. Like I can have no empathy for somebody like that. For people who just have a lot of hate in their heart or just, you know, uh, no, no, bro. Like, you know, I'll pray for you, but I don't have to fucking, I don't have to, uh, invite you over or fucking pander to you or kiss your ass. Fuck that. Now you have all these guys that are doing that in the United States. This is embarrassing, man, too. Like I get embarrassed. I get embarrassed for all these people, when I see these people um like fucking pandering. It's fucking like those white people
I
that were
watched
like,
him when he was at 4K subs. I told everyone in chat to invest everything they have in him because he defeated Destiny.
oh damn. So you've been watching him for a minute. I know who he was. I knew who he was. I just started watching him this year. Like his really watching his debates. Um, but damn, yeah. And I would give Destiny credit. Like since he got on Adderall, he actually really he just fucking talks fast and loud and just he just says a bunch of fucking nothing, man. I hate that guy. I don't know who I hate worse, him or Hassan Piker, man. I think Hassan Piker, because I think he's more disingenuous. The one thing I could say that Destiny is a little bit more honest. He is a fucking bitch, and he has a lot of bad words in my book, but he's at least he's fucking honest about a lot of things, that he says. Except he won't admit to some of the bad shit he's done. But that Hassan dude, I cannot
Destiny is a
fucking
good
stand
debater.
it.
I'll never take that away from the cuckold.
Yes, I agree. Like, I wouldn't want anybody just debating that guy because, yeah, because he's on fucking Adderall, man. Like, when you're on that shit, your brains, you can out talk somebody, and really, that's is his way of debating, just being on speed and out talking somebody, and really, just, that's it. But yeah, if you have your facts together, none of those people have any foundation to stand on. Even Destiny, he doesn't have like if you know like a lot of facts and statistics, if you have all that shit in your database in your brain or you have it written down, he really doesn't have anything but uh he doesn't have anything to argue with you about. Like he will just sit there and talk about January 6th. And all of their thing is just they hate Trump, you know, and that's it, really. That's what gets me about these
Yup,
people.
he admitted he microdoses on Adderall.
Yeah, dude, it's obvious. You watch his fucking jaw, like he fucking chews his tongue, like when he's talking, and he's twitching and shit. That's fucking Adderall, bro, or meth. And I don't think he's a meth addict, but Adderall is a form of methamphetamine. But yeah. I mean, I've tried it. I've tried that shit before. Yes. It will do that. Like you'll need to chew some gum or something. Yeah. And it will have you fucking thinking fast. When I was selling cars and I tried some of that. My ex, she was prescribed that shit.
It's meth lol.
Yeah, it's fucking meth. It is meth, basically. And I took a half of one. I went to work. I was selling cars, and one of my friends walked by. One of the other salesmen walked by me. He laughed. He said, "Look at this motherfucker on two phones." And I didn't think about it, but I was. I had my cell phone in one hand and I had my office phone in the hand. I was talking to two people at the same fucking time. I was trying to work two car deals at one time, dude. And and I didn't even notice till he said something. That's how crazy that shit is. You can multitask like a motherfucker, that's for sure. Yeah. Take him off of that shit, see how well he does. He'll get his ass stomped, I guarantee
Rick
it.
Sarah Beckstorm, the National Guard that died.
Yes, man. What is all of that about? I haven't really dug into that little I haven't went down that rabbit hole yet. Uh man, like this year I just had to like kind of snuff out a lot of political shit, dude, because it's just too much. It's like so much going on. Like eh, I just seen the two National Guards got shot. Was it that I know it was in Washington? Was it at the White House or I know it was
Two National Guardsmen got shot.
yeah, and by some Iraqi dude, I believe, some Muslim guy.
One just passed away.
Damn, damn, this ain't gonna go well here, bro. Too much has happened. Wow, and we're only like 1 year in, huh? It's November. We're fucking 1 year in on this presidency. It feels like we've been 3 years already. Damn, there's gonna be a lot more shit coming, dude. Watch.
It was the chick that passed away and the other is still in critical condition.
Damn, I didn't like I heard they got shot, but I didn't know how bad they got shot, like either. I really haven't looked into it. I really need to look into that, man, 'cause that's serious
I
business right
agree
there.
with you. Shit is gonna get worse.
Yeah, and that's what I don't want, man. Like I don't I'm tired of all um I don't want a fucking country with all these fucking laws and locking shit down and I don't want to see the fucking army and the feds everywhere, dude. I don't want that. I don't want to live in a police state because we got stupid people like that are pushing it towards that way, you know. And I can see a lot of leftists are scared of that too. Like they're all bitching about ICE and all of that stuff. Well, y'all keep fucking things up, man, and y'all keep giving these people y'all burn fucking cities down. Y'all do illegal shit, and then y'all get mad when the president starts doing something about it, which is his job. Which is y'all, if y'all fucking keep fucking up, that's basically what's gonna happen. I almost feel like it's like a dad with his kids. Like you give your kids so much room to
Thank God
play.
we live in Texas. Lol, an armed society is a polite
Fuck yes,
society.
dude. That's what I said. Man, that's what I say all the time, dude. I see these comments. I'm like, and I see like the way some guys think and talk. I'm like, dude, we are a different breed in Texas, man. Totally different. Like y'all are so fucking pussyfied in these other states. Like I think they've just been beat over the head so bad with their laws and the way. Like I don't understand how like so much shit happens in their cities and stuff. I'm like, damn, what? Y'all letting this is going on? That would never. And I'm just thinking that would never happen in Texas. Never. Just like all that, the whole George Floyd bullshit. Dude, I do not see anything like that ever happening in Texas. Not even remotely close. For a long time, perhaps, like anything like that, because uh, no, dude, that's some weak ass shit, dude. That's some pussy ass shit, bro. It is. Fucking, uh, fucking dude kneeling down and crying at the grave and shit. That was fucking pathetic, man. Really was. Damn. Like I said, dude, a lot of this shit stems from. Not all of that stems from. No, actually, it does, man. A lot of it did start with feminism. Letting them vote on shit, letting them vote because they're fucking compassionate and their emotion, they're sensitive towards shit like that. You could show them something on the news.
Cities are so beautiful and looks like a sci-fi movie, but when you look past you see the tons of crime and murder.
That's what I hate, man. That's what I hate. And then my wife, like, she sees these cities on like TV shows and stuff. She's like, "That's not a nice place." I was like, "Hell no, that place fucking is trash." Oh yeah, it's just like Houston, man. It's shit to me. I don't like it. I don't like Houston. I don't like Corpus Christi. And my wife, she's always thought like Corpus Christi's nice. Like there might be something nice to it. I don't know. I've worked there, been to its port. There's nothing special about it to me. Um, I used to love Houston when I was a little kid. I don't like it anymore. It's just fucking it's trash. Um, I don't think we really have nothing that great. I mean, except the lifestyle that we have our own Texas culture that I like. I like that. I actually think San Antonio is a beautiful place, but to each his
Yup,
own.
Houston is crap. They look beautiful, but the people bring it down. Houston
Yeah.
killed both of my uncles through heroin.
Oh man. And I know, dude. It's fucking the drugs over there are so fucking bad. It's so bad over there now. Since the 80s, like the 80s, from what I heard. Well, back in the 80s, I was a kid, so I used to go out there. They had Astroworld. It was fun. I loved going there. Now I just like the only thing nice is that like downtown, you got to have money. Um, but yeah, I don't even enjoy passing through it anymore. It's like I said, dude, feminism started all this shit, man. Them voting, them giving them the right to vote. It I see how it really messed shit up, how it really brought things down to another level. It really did. And like you have all these young guys now that are um like
admitted it's the black.
they feel like they don't have a future. They feel like they'll never get married. But you know what? Like I said, dude, the younger generation is just now like hitting their teens. These guys, oh, I can see like they're gonna bring a revolution about around here, dude. They're definitely changing the culture, uh, for real, and they're more intellectual. They're very intellectual, man, for their age. Um, they're educated and they're using the internet. Yeah. Um, like you talking about like watching Andrew Wilson. I guarantee you, a lot of the comments are a lot of very young people, man. You can tell if you read some of their comments, or if you could just talk to them. They're pretty young, like they're in their teens, bro, and they're already. That's kind of the stuff they're into. They're all of these young guys. A lot of them are already into. They already know politics. Baby, I drank all of it. Thank you. It was good. Sí, por favor, baby. Dude, like they're hip to so much shit. Like they know about politics already. They already know what like cucking is, like what simping is, and that's what fucking happened, dude. We got this. We have too many fucking simps. Like we had this generation where they were letting who's that little catch me outside bitch? Like they made her famous. They started making stupid people famous, and that shit's dying out. Like nobody wants to see that no more. Nobody wants this ghetto culture shit around anymore. Like even the younger kids, they don't like it. Like they make fun of it. They fucking joke about it. Like it's clown shit now, dude. It really is. So I think the future is brighter for that generation. I think yeah. I just do, man. I hope so.
Ghetto culture.
Yeah, it's getting abolished right now, dude. It's getting fucking boycotted, bro. This year was the first year a fucking rap song has never been top 40 in the West. This was like the first year, bro. Like in like decades, in fucking decades. And I was like, hell yes, fuck yeah. And I still jam some hip hop, still like some underground shit, but yeah. Man, I listen to everything, but no, I don't really care for it, man. I don't. And yep, the first fucking year. And I guarantee you there's a lot more of those years coming. And I think people are starting to see more of the message, and they're starting to see more like how these people are. And they don't want to support those. They don't want to support that fucking hood rat culture, dude. They see it. They're like, and I'm telling you, it's a bunch of young people on there like talking. They know the statistics and shit like that. They know the data, bro. They know what per capita means. They understand all of that shit.
And chill country on Pandora. Ha 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 ha.
Listen, I was listening to what's the app fucking I have downloaded? It's not Pandora. It's the other one. Yeah, but they're starting to right now. There's like a pretty unique genre. It's like they have like this kind of emo Spotify, yeah, Spotify. And a lot of the popular shit now to them is like, I don't know, man. They're into like this sad shit, this sad genre now. It's like goth. It's kind of like goth music. Like it's kind of like gothic stuff. I don't even think it's like like you got some American artists, but like they have a lot of like Russian artists, a lot of Eastern European artists, music and shit. Like this really popular now. It's strange, but like. All that K-pop shit, all that shit, man, all that hip-hop shit, all of that culture is fucking fading, bro. It's fading. Like, they make fun of that now. They call it gay, dude. Like, all of that is gay to the younger kids. I'm serious. They think it's fucking gay. That's what they say. So, And I'm just hoping they fucking smash this, get rid of this OF shit, get rid of this fucking all of that bullshit. And that's older guys who are doing all that cucking and stupid shit, man. Or it's some little kids or some teenagers with their access to their mama's phone or some shit like that. Well, I did a little research on my own, right? So I was like wondering, okay, go to watch Netflix. Me and my wife go to watch Netflix. We go to watch HBO, right? And every fucking TV show and every movie, it's like disproportionately with a woman lead, a black person always, and a gay person. Almost every fucking one. That's like this. The front three people, and then they'll have some goofy white guy in the back, or he's the fucking the villain, the main enemy, or he's got to be a dumbass, or he's a fucking, or he's a villain, or he's a fucking crazy racist guy who's yelling all the time, like can't control his impulse. And it's always the black guy. He's an intellectual. He's an intelligent guy. He's a scientist. He's the smartest man in the room. You know, it's fucking crazy. Some business CEO. And the woman, of course, she's always some white lady that fucking is just stronger than two men combined and can fucking do anything without fucking learning shit. Without going through any trials and error. She just fucking can outdo fucking every man. It's a joke, dude. And I was like, I noticed. I was like, well, you know what? There's hardly no Asians in these movies. There's no fucking Hispanics in these movies. It's always a white lady, a fucking black guy, and some fucking. And they have to bring the white guy down somehow, some kind of way. Always in these fucking shows. And a gay dude, right? There's always a gay dude, and he's always the wise person. He's the smartest. He never dies, and he's just got a lot of wisdom or humor, right? And it's every fucking TV show, every movie almost. And so I Googled this. I was like, enough of this shit, man. What's fucking going on here? So like, all right. I see what happened. DEI happened. Hollywood's doing like the whole DEI thing. They have to hire this many people. They're turning down white actors left and right. Real talented people, comedians, all kind of stuff like that. So I'm like, all right. Yeah, I kind of knew about that, but then I was like, well, what's up with this? They're losing money. People hate this shit. Why are they still pushing it? And well, then I found something out, that the majority of people that soak up social media is black people. Like they are 80%, like their hours, they're like 80 hours per week on social media average. So blacks and women are the main ones watching social media TV all the time. Now I understand why it's so fucked up.
Show that doesn't have a little progressive elements sprinkled in the cake.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And we go watch these TV shows, and then you watch reviews and everybody's fucking dunking on it, telling you it's trash. Everybody's giving it Rotten Tomato, like low tomato score, or high Rotten Tomato scores, I guess, would be the more accurate thing. And, it's dumbing it down, talking about how trash it was, and they keep pushing it. But then I found out that's what's happening, is the main audience for these people, or who's watching the most Netflix and TV shows, is women and black people. They're the most on social media. Like that tells you they don't have much to fucking do. Like, okay, this is y'all don't fucking do nothing, but okay. I get it now. Well, everybody else is out there fucking doing something, that's who's soaking up all this fucking the social media. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. I mean, everybody can do what they want, but they don't understand. People are not robotic. Like these people sitting behind the computer looking at the data. Oh, well, these are the main people watching TV, so this will sell the most. They still don't understand that even though most women consume the most media, or social media, they still don't want to see a fucking gay man. They still don't want to see they still want to see like a heroic masculine male. They still want to see things realistically, you know. It does like unless they're fucking some weird dyke bitch, you know, and that's only a handful of people. So I you know, just the stay-at-home mothers, you know, is that really what they want to fucking watch?
As much as I dump on black female culture, I respect them a tiny bit since they're the only ones that'll have 3 kids at the age of 19 on up.
Well, and that's another thing that this is not good, man. It's like that. What's that fucking movie that came out? Damn it! It's a hilarious movie. I watched a long time ago. Now I hate to even think about it because it seems like it's coming true. Idiocracy.
Babies like crazy.
Yeah, dude. Look, when the food stamps cut off, I've seen a TikTok of a black bitch. So fucking fat. This bitch had to be over 300 pounds, and she's on TikTok. And that's another thing. They don't have any control over them. Like, they have to get out and tell the fucking world how they feel. Like, I've never seen such a narcissistic culture in my fucking life. Like, main story fucking arc, dude. Everything is about them. How am I gonna feed my 7 kids? They got, and then the bitch had 7 different daddies. Like, and then you think about the men. Like, dude, why would you have a baby with that? See, they don't care. Like if you were a man and you're going to fuck this fat bitch, and she already has 5 kids and 5 different daddies, why would you make a baby with her? Because these motherfuckers, they're not planning on taking care of that baby. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. They don't care about, obviously they're not, you're not using protection. They know she can have babies. So you're fucking a fat bitch with 6 babies for different daddies, and you're gonna give her a baby too. Why? Because you know daddy government's gonna take care of it and you don't have to do nothing. That's so fucking crazy, man. I couldn't imagine that. Like, I feel like I got myself stuck into some bad situations because I did make a kid with somebody I really should have got to know better first, you know? But I stayed because of my kids. And that's just it.
I would issue every incel that wants babies a fresh black woman lol.
That might end up happening, bro. That's what end up happening. Go get with these lefty boys or whatever, you know. Oh, they're fucking with their white saviors. Go get you a white savior, black women's. Maybe that's the future for, that'll equal the balance or whatever.
Government issued black mama.
Government issued black mama. Oh no, a GIBM. Government. It becomes a mandatory. It becomes a mandatory, state mandatory. If you do not have a wife by the age of 25, the government will issue a black mama. They will issue an African queen, a black queen. How many kids do you want to? How many kids? And then they're going to go off your income. How many babies of hers can you take care of? Like they'll go over your fucking last W-2. Well, you make 80,000. You could take care of 2 of those Jamals. Shit. Yeah, you got to go in there as a rookie. Like you got to be fucking making that low pay to get you one that has no kids. The lower, it's just like insurance, bro. Like you get free insurance if you make less than 20 grand, right? You know, if you make less than 20 grand, they'll issue a black woman with no kids. Fucking, that's how the system works. Y'all get food stamps for both of y'all, you know. It's funny, how the tiny hat country, how come they don't fucking have to how come they don't have all that that race mixing propaganda in their place? How come they don't push all that shit in their little old island over there by Palestine? Yeah. Yep, I used to think it was the end of the world, bro. I don't think it is anymore. I think
Hispanic and black children come out cute sometimes. Look at the beautiful Stacy Dash. She's a black Sycan.
I don't think so. I've seen some, and those motherfuckers, they're fucking huge as kids, big, bro. I have a friend of mine that they have some in their family, though. Oh my god, those kids, they are all fucking obese. Obese.
Grinning, squinting face.
Yeah, that ain't a good combo right there. Them fucking kids look like they got diabetes already, bro. Like, I'm serious. And they look lost too, man. Like I said, I know some, and one of them played on my son's basketball team, and he's just big, super overweight, and just kind of like he just don't, like, he don't have any snap in his brain either. So just fucking overweight and low IQ, man. It's not good. I don't think it's good.
I'm dead.
I don't know that. I mean, that just, I don't know. Maybe they got that from one of the parents, but like all of them look like that. I don't know, man. I could be. I mean, but I haven't seen that many, so I'm just going off the ones that I have seen, and then all the other ones that I do know, like they're all fucking confused about. They always have these identity issues, man. They do. Like they fucking always hit that. They always hit that stage in their life, like where they don't fucking know if they're black or they're white, and they have problem. They have fucking too many problems with that shit. They have too many identity problems, man. It's not healthy. And I see, obviously, that's what our fucking let's say our leaders or our masters, our little rabbi masters of our country that listen, that run the entertainment industry. I could see that's what they're really trying to do. Like, they're trying to force that shit. Even in the UK, I see guys talk about that. They say it's all in their advertisements and their movies. They're trying so hard to push that shit forward. They're trying so hard to push that agenda, dude. Like, just to fucking push that fucking interracial bullshit. Yeah. And I'm not going to say, because I'm fucking live right now. I'm not going to say, but I want to say it because I think these are just scientific biology facts. But I would say how, like, it really would fuck up the world. Like, I think it just would make them a more controllable population, and just, yeah, I don't think it's a good thing always. If people love each other, yes. Unfortunately, you can't say how you truly feel on fucking YouTube. Anyways, I love everybody and wish everybody the best. Hopefully we all make it to heaven. Well, anyhow, man, everybody has a happy Thanksgiving and eats some good old turkey, and they're beautiful or ugly ass family. Hang on, Method. Give me a second. Run to the bathroom real quick to the banyo.
I don't care if we all end up mixed. Haha, love and Christ is all that matters. Alright.
Yeah, bro. On your last statement, that's what I believe, man. And that's why it really hurt. It pains me to say it, but like that's the only way. That's the only way. And like I've told that to people, like, dude, for everyone to coexist would have to be in Christ. Like that's why I hate when they say this country is not a nation, a Christian nation. It's anything. It's whatever. It's free to be. No, like when they found the United States, they were Christians, bro. They believed in God. They weren't debating. Like when they said freedom of religion, they wasn't talking about Islam or Buddhism or any of that stuff. They were getting away from the fucking. Yeah, dude, like because there were Catholics and Protestants, because a lot of them were like Protestants, or they interpreted things different. They didn't want to be ruled under like the way they were doing it in England at that time. They were getting like you would get persecuted or burned to like staked as a witch, like if you were a prophet or something like that, or if you were trying to preach like the gospel as God revealed it to you, you would get punished for that, you know. And it's unfortunate, but that's what happened. Like they abused the power of the what do you call it, the papacy, or they abused like the fucking the Roman clergy. They did that, man. Like they abused their power, and it's like they took God. They wanted. It's just man trying to be God, you know? And I believe that when they found this country, they were saying, you know, you have the freedom to worship however you want to. Yeah, I think there's zealots in every little sect or religion you can find. I just, the way I see it is they were saying you have the freedom to worship God how you want to, and I could, because I think everything it's a personal relationship with God. Religion has boundaries. God doesn't have boundaries. Like if you follow Him, if you read and you follow Him and you understand that, well, that's the revelation I had. Like it's all a personal journey, man. It has nothing to do with anybody else, and like. I still have a church and stuff I can go to, but to me that's just a congregation of people that I can outsource. Like they can they can pray for me, they can help me out, which is great. But in the end, like it's just me and God. You know, it's like if I'm stranded out in the desert somewhere, like I don't have them.
Literally called Puritan Christians. They would hang witches.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I've heard different things about that witch stuff. Like I think I want to look more into that, because I've seen that some people like were like like they would just claim you were a witch and just burn you like without like these. Some of them were just seers, or some of them just had like God's gifts, like prophetic gifts or healing gifts, and you know they some you know how people are, man. Like
Killed us Catholics by the thousands.
who was that? Who killed the Catholics? I know the fucking I know what's his fucking name did. Saladin, Islamists through the Holy Wars, which that's another thing. They try to make the Crusaders look bad which they were in the fucking right, man. The Crusades were a response to Christians being killed, and if it weren't for the Crusades, dude, we'd all be fucking wearing goddamn wearing those fucking ninja outfits, or the women would. Yeah, shit, and that's another thing. This Islam is getting wrecked on the internet right now. They're finding out a lot about Mr. Muhammad.
But to the victor goes the spoils, I guess. Lol, the Protestants are Catholics' mortal enemies, but now it seems we are kind of frenemies.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, when you say Protestant, I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of like non-denominationals, or what exactly is a fucking Protestant? Definition of Protestant. Okay, yeah. So, all right, Protestants are like any of the other religion, yeah. Baptist and Presbyterian, yeah. So yeah, I see a lot of these fucking churches. Like I've been to all of them, damn near, except a few of them, and they all have their own crazy little thing. Like I have one friend, he turned in Jehovah's Witness, and they are so focused. Their whole fucking thing, they're so radicalized on how you say God's name. It's so crazy, bro. It's just brainwashing. It's dishonest. It's disingenuous. It's disingenuous is what it is. It's not genuinely from the heart.
Nah, bro, the majority of the Christians here in the U.S. are Protestants. They're the original settlers. The Pilgrims were Puritan Protestant.
Pilgrims, yeah. Puritan Protestants. I have to check them out. I always heard like they were Quakers and stuff. They were kind of like Pentecostals. I don't know. Y'all like Pentecostal, man. I like they got a lot of, there's a lot of belief and faith in their stuff, but they got their own flaws too, man. But like I said, they're all crazy about something. Like Pentecostals are crazy about speaking in tongues. Like I went to their church, I really loved their worship service and stuff like that. But they were trying to force me to speak in tongues, bro. And I was like, no, that's disingenuous. That's not, you're trying to make me do something. And just like the Jehovah's Witness, they try to make you have to say Jehovah or you're going to hell forever and ever, you know. First of all, I don't believe in the whole hell doctrine because I don't think that's even just, and I haven't seen that particularly in the Bible. I see where you go into a lake of fire, and I see that God can destroy your body and soul, and that's what I think is going to happen. I don't know if that's the truth, but you know, whatever. You know, I don't want to go. I want to be in the kingdom of. I want to be in the kingdom of God, anyways. So hopefully, you know. But I don't believe in eternal torture. I don't believe we have a God that would do that. And he doesn't say that. There's some parables that may.
Supposedly angelic speech.
Well, but here's the thing behind that. There is some truth to that, bro. Because it happened to me a few times when I was praying. And I used to make fun of it. I was making fun of it, but it's actually a real language that you speak. It's a crazy story, man. I had this really bad fever, and around that time I was studying that, and because I knew somebody that was like that, and I used to make fun of them.
For real?
Yeah, yes, dude. I used to make fun of somebody from that, and I was kind of judging them, and I was thinking that's fake, that's bullshit, and I was saying it was demonic. I was saying all this stuff. And one time I got this fever out of nowhere. I was at work, and I got a really bad fever on a Friday night. I'll never forget. And I was in my room, laying in I had like this leather chair, and I remember like my head started burning, and I had like the worst fever I've ever had. And I kept falling and I fell asleep, and I kept waking up and going back to sleep, and I kept waking up, and I was so hot, I felt like my brain was just eggs in a skillet, just frying. And I said, dude, and I remember thinking this, like either I better get up and go in another room and ask somebody to bring me to the hospital, or I'm just need to sit here and die. And I was in so much pain. Yeah, I was in so much pain that I said, you know what? And I was too weak, that the fever was so bad, like I couldn't get up to go ask somebody for help. That I said, you know what? I was like, oh man, I'll just die. Like I was like, I was that wore out, and in that much pain. So I just closed my eyes and I was like, all right, God, dude, just take me, like whatever. I don't know why I'm burning up like this. Why I even had a fever like that. And so I started falling back asleep, and then I was kind of praying at the same time too. I was like, God, help me. Like you're going to have to help me. And I remember just saying that over and over in my head. I was like, dude, I'm going to die if something doesn't happen, if you don't help me. And then like, I remember kind of like fading back, going back to sleep. That's just what kept happening, dude. That fever was just so heavy, that's all I could do was like close my eyes. And I was like, as I felt myself kind of going back to sleep, I felt something like go right in my stomach, right in my gut, like something just just filled me up. And it filled up like from my stomach to my lungs. I felt like this, it was like a spirit, something, I don't know exactly. That's the best way I can explain it. I felt something spiritual just go on my stomach. Like almost like another being just came, like boom, went inside of me, and in my lungs, like my breath got fresher. I remember that, and I remember like it going from my stomach, filling up my lungs, and then like my head just went back automatically. Like I had I had absolutely no control over my body when this happened. Whatever jumped in me, it had to be from God, because I was praying, and like I had no control, and my neck just went back, and my head just looked up at the sky, and dude, I started speaking in a language I don't know, I've never heard of. Yes, like, and I was speaking, I had no control over what I was saying, dude. I just started, I don't know, like some language, but it was fluent. Whatever I was speaking, it sounded like some Middle Eastern sounding dialect. I don't know. I don't know what language it was, but I know I was saying something in another language, and I have no idea what I was saying, because I wasn't really the one saying it, man. I had no control over it. And whatever these words I was saying, kept saying them over and over. Like I was just yelling, and I was yelling too, bro. Yeah, or it tapped into me, because I like, vice versa, dude. It like, it just boom, just came over. Something came over me, and then I just started speaking another language and I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't trying to speak it or nothing, and it had to be the Holy Ghost. That's the only way I could say it was. The Holy Spirit, boom, come in there and did his thing and started speaking this language. And I remember I was looking up at the ceiling the whole time it happened. And this went on for like 10 seconds. And as it was happening, I felt like my lungs like getting stronger, and like the air, the air I was breathing was like fresh. It was different. And when I was saying these words, I was saying it was so powerful too, man. It was a powerful moment,
But
and
God is
my
revenging
fever
it
started
and
breaking.
all of it, and it's performative, and I'm sticking to my guns on this.
Yeah,
one.
no, yes,
Lamina,
yes,
Lamina,
dude.
Lamina. Hard.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like that because that's a real thing, dude, and it is biblical too. There are two different tongues. You can speak in another person's language, and there is a there is a heavenly tongue. It says that a spiritual tongue, and those are people. That's what I'm saying. Like when I went to that Pentecostal church, in my ex-wife's church, her little grandma, they was trying to make me go to the altar and speak in tongues. Like, you start like this, you just start doing like this,
For sure,
you know.
100% agree with ya.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's not genuine when they're saying to do like this is how you do it. Like they were trying to give me lessons on how to do it, and and I was like, that's all bullshit. But then it happened to me for real, and I was like, oh, okay, so it is a real thing, but it's not. It's just not something you fake, dude. It's not something you fake, but like they're like, yeah, just start saying la 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 la. I was like, no, man. Like, if we want to sing something, or it's kind of the way I see it is they're just kind of letting go. Like they're trying to let go. Like that may be like a mental, like a psych, like it might be like a like a.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude, it has to. That's like a little psychology trick, right? I think that's what they're practicing. Like if you're going through a lot of stress and shit like that, yeah, just go start making fucking talking noises, and you never know, something might free your mind. But I do know that is a fact. Like there is a speaking in tongues. I've had prophecies, dude. I've had some like God's given me prophecies before, and the first time it happened really scared me, and then that happened because I've always been interested in all those supernatural things. I've always been interested in them. And if you seek those things, you will find them, bro. That's a fact. I know that. And I've always kind of wondered that. I was like, God, why did all these strange things happen to me and not like everybody else? Like I see people who are on fire for God, and they don't have all this like crazy I'm like, how come I've gotten to taste this kind of fruit, man? And I've talked to people who haven't, who seem to be like more devoted Christians than I am. I'm like, why is this happening to me? But I guess because really in my heart I was seeking those things, and that's why it happens. And then God revealed another thing to me, because I used to judge people, bro. I was like judging all different churches, because I grew up Catholic. My whole family's Catholic. My family's Irish and Mexican. Like, they are hardcore Catholics, bro. Like, that's how I grew up, and I used to judge, and I was like, because when I got away from it, I kind of resented Catholicism when I was.
God's miracles are random sometimes.
Yeah, sure he does, man. And I believe that. I think it's just what's in your heart, bro. And I think all these churches, they all have their own kind of little gifts, because God revealed me to one thing. When I think it was Paul that was sending out letters to different churches, he was telling them each to do something different and something else they needed to work on, or something like that. Like I forgot the names of them, but yeah, it seemed like they all had their, what did you have? The Philippines, the Corinthians, and all of that stuff like that. He was sending letters. But all of the churches had a different gifts, They all had different gifts. And I was like, maybe that's kind of what's going on here. I guess because everybody fits in, maybe certain things don't work for everybody because everybody's different. Maybe like one specific set of religion doesn't work for everybody. And I was like, I guess it doesn't matter which one you're in, as long as you're really believing in Jesus Christ, then that's the point. You know what I mean? And I think it's all different, like different genres of music, man. As long as you love music, you're gonna listen to something. You're gonna, And I think it's the same way with God, like your relationship with Him. Maybe some things don't suit certain people. Um, that's just my belief, and I believe there's people in every religion that I believe there's people in every religion that truly like. There's some that truly believe in God, and there's some that just go in there for performance, you know. And at the end, what really matters is where their heart is, dude. Are they letting God work on them? Are they you know, do they give their life to God? You know, they accept the salvation. I think in the end, that's what really matters.
God and Jesus are the center of the message, then I don't care who holds the ring of power.
Exactly, dude. Because I mean, he knows your heart and he knows your mind. He knows more about us than we do. So that's and he knows that.
I'd
Because
love to see Catholics or Orthodox take over for sure.
yeah, like I wouldn't mind that. Like, dude, like listen, I like I said, I'm very non-religious. Like I'm not into Catholicism or Orthodox. But I've watched some of them, and I'm like, I would rather that than I would much rather that than the way we're fucking headed, or let Islam get any fucking more further than they already are. You know, not just that, Judaism too. Like I've heard like in there, because really that one was going to bring I think it's going to bring the end times. Yeah, I think the rabbis are going to bring the end times, bro, for sure. Like because they're the ones over there in that land, and once they fucking sacrifice those 2 red heifers, like that's it, dude. And I don't know if you know this. What's this guy's YouTube name? I forgot. But he has a good channel, and he's pointed out all the stuff that's happened in Revelations already. The Euphrates River has already dried up. That's one of the things that was going to happen. That's one of the big things, dude, that I don't care how atheist you are. You cannot deny that the Bible, Revelation says this, and this has happened. It's never happened in human history that we know of. But the Euphrates River is dry now. Texas just bred 2 red heifers, cows, and send them over to Israel for them to get sacrificed. And after that, once that happens, they're supposed to build the 3rd temple, and that's when the man of perdition, who people call the Antichrist, will be installed. Now, the 2 red heifers, the cows, they found a blemish on one of them, so that's what they say. So they say they didn't sacrifice.
Wow.
Yeah, look into that, man. That's some fucking bad shit. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Like they say, like, you know, the Jews and the Christians, we go together. No, we don't, man. We don't worship the same God. They have the cabal, dude. Like that shit is full of satanic shit, bro. He like just bad, fucked up shit. And they believe kind of like the Muslims do, like almost in like some, you know, I can't say on here, but they believe in some of the same kind of predatory things and a lot of nasty, gruesome stuff, dude. Yeah. I'm not saying that all the people in Judaism follow that, but they have books that like people are been exposing on the internet that are kind of, yeah, they're not that good, if you know what I mean. Like they're pretty bad. I'm not saying like somebody like Ben Shapiro follows that or anything, but I don't know what these Zionist people follow, man. But already they're denying Jesus Christ. They're denying him who he is. So that's a problem in itself. I don't want this shit to happen, man. Now you have fucking Elon Musk. He's already working on a goddamn some cyber chip to inject in people. We live in some kind of scary times, bro. But you can't be scared, you know.
The Southmost is having a honking parade, lol.
Yeah, they always have fucking honking parades over there, dude. Yep. Good thing we live in Texas. They're gonna start doing the digital face scanning at the border now too. Hey, bro. Ah! Baby, scared the shit out of me. God damn. Ah! Oh! Man, my woman showed me a picture earlier. This big ass spider, dude.
Oh, what happened?
My chick, she just fucking snuck up behind me and put her fingernails on my arm. She knows I'm arachnophobe, and we had this big ass spider in our bathroom one time. She's not scared of it, man. She's scared of cockroaches. Boy, don't let flying cockroaches scare the shit out of her. But big old spider, she didn't want me to kill it. She was like, no, she's gonna eat. She eats the bugs. She eats the cockroaches. Let her live. I don't care, man. That was a big scary spider, baby. No, that spider would have went in your ass. Just like in that toilet. They had this. There's this photo on.
She's like me, grinning face with sweat.
Shit, they had this big ass spider and under somebody's toilet lid, dude. They posted on Facebook. It was so huge, dude. Under the toilet lid, right by the ass. Oh my god. Like if they would have sat down to take a shit. Oh. Maybe if they took a shit fast enough, it would have been good. Like the spider would have backed up. Or if you had a big enough pedal to like, poof. Oh, baby, you're crazy. You gross. Uh, yeah, I don't like spiders. Not too, or at least ones I'm not familiar with.
I gently let the spiders out and I freak out with flying roaches like a schoolgirl, dude. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I hate. No, don't get me wrong, dude. I don't like flying fucking roaches either. They scare the shit out of me. I've had them attack me. Me and my son. They like we had like three. We had like three roaches like come out of a garage and they fucking came in the kitchen. We don't know why, but they came at us like gangster and shit. Like they were trying to like attack us, scare us. Like they were flying at us. Like they were gonna like hit like do something, man. We're like trying to run us up out of there.
Ha 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 ha. Warrior roaches.
Yeah. Comanche roaches. Hang on, man. We just heard something in the back. I gotta go check it out. No, I'm worried. What the fuck? I'm not back for 5 minutes. Call the president.
Lol, okay.
All right, Method. Hey, I'm gonna hop off for a little bit, but shit, good talking with you, man. And I'll be back on later.
All right, brother.
All right, shit. In case I don't, man.
Have a good one, dude. Thumbs up. Medium
Yeah.
light skin tone.
Likewise, happy Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. Eat some great food for me, man, because I didn't get to. I didn't go with my family. All right, brother. I'll holler at you later. Peace.